Hey everybody, it's me, Carolee, and we are back in the Hamster Kingdom for another episode of Hamster on Rails. We are ready to tackle the last two desert levels. Let's go into level 15. This should be one of our treasure chest levels. Let's take a look. We've got a hill right in front of us. We've got some doors to work with here. There's our treasure chest. All the way up in this corner. I see some switcheroo that's going to need to happen. Okay, well, we have learned that it's a good idea to go ahead and lay out some track that has no choice. So we have just 4 boosters. Oops, did I just lay one down? Yes, I did. Just 4 boosters to get us up these hills, so let's see here. I'm definitely going to want one here, and one here. To get our inclines on top. 4 boosters with 8 incline pieces to fill them out. Now where else do we have a hill? I guess it's right here at the key. We have to come down. So let's go ahead and fill that in. Let's get our booster in place and put those inclines going in. Now this is going to be very interesting because somehow we have to get back out of there. Huh. That'll be fun. Okay, I foresee some levers. We have 2 levers this time. 3 split tracks and 5 buttons. How many gates do we have? I see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gates. And my guess is that they're going to have some attachments like the ones before them. Now I'm pretty sure that one of our split tracks is going right here. So I think we're going to be coming down from this direction, turning this corner, and circling around here to get our treasure chest. We'll go ahead and fill that in. No need to go through the middle there. Just gonna circle on around and back out. That part seems simple enough. Of course, sometimes we do have to come back and make adjustments. Okay, this part here looks like it might be a little tricky. Where's our exit this time? It is right there. We'll have to be coming to it from here, looks like. We'll go ahead and put some track in there. Aha, there's our other incline area. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. And this is flat over here. Okay, let's see. How are we going to... Let's go ahead and put this corner in here. Let's go ahead and finish out this front section so that that's done. We have quite a few corners and straight pieces, which is good because we're going to need them. Okay, so we're also going to need to open this gate before we get to it, which means we're going to need a button. Where did I just put that button? I'm pressing too many buttons is what's happening. Alright, let's take this button and we'll go ahead and just put it right in this spot. So he can open this gate, which is not connected to any other gate. You believe it? That's a first for the last few levels. Okay. Then we just have to figure out how we're going to get around the rest of this place. So this mine area looks like we're going to have a in one way and out the other. So we'll probably be using one of our split tracks here. And I'm wondering if it's not going to be right in this spot. Like if we come in up here, come down this way. It's so hard to see with these palm trees in the way. Alright, let's see. How are we going to get this ore? What piece did I just put in? A corner? Okay. Let's see here. We're going to need to circle around and get back down here. That's not gonna work, is it? I wonder if we're gonna use 2 split tracks right there. Alright, let's take that back out for now. I think we're gonna come back to that one. We're gonna try to get some of the other areas figured out first, so that... You know, I'm not gonna put that split track right there yet either. But we do have 2 doorways there, so we know we have a way in and a way out. But if we're coming through the gate right here, whoops, right here, we probably want to go to the right first, don't we? So the way that we had that set up, that was not really going to work. We only have 2 levers this time. Let's see, because if we went to the left first, there would have to be some kind of crossover situation here, and I don't think we want to do that. Alright, let's try this. Just get us across to this gate. And then I'm going to pick these 2 pieces up. And we'll work on that in a little bit. Okay. In the meantime, though, we are going to be coming back out this gate. And then we can go up the stairs. So maybe we won't need any kind of split track or anything in that section. We are going to need a button, though. Right here. To open up this gate, which will then close the second gate to get out, which means we're going to have a button in here somewhere to open that gate so we can get back out. We don't know where that needs to be yet, but I think we can just probably put it right here inside the door so that it gets pressed as soon as he comes through, and then he won't have to go back out that first gate. So that's used up 3 of our buttons so far. Alright, so we're going to come back up the hill. And where do we need to go before we get to the exit? We need to go to the right and do that circle around. And we need to go down the hill and get that key. And that's going to be fun. Okay, so we've done ones like this before. With the key, probably what we need to do, whoops, is have this little curve so that it just takes 1 turn to get us back out. So we'll start it in this position, and we'll just, curve our way right back out of here so that we're not using any more pieces than necessary. So there's going to be 1 straight piece here, and we'll go ahead and put our lever next to that so that that part is taken care of. Alright, so that's our key. Now the question is, how do we get there? Okay, so it looks like we'll want to come up the hill and go through this gate to the right. So let's get our straight pieces back. There's going to have to be some kind of curve here that's going to keep turning for us. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna have it going this way. And then that's gonna get us through here. We just need to get down to this part. Okay, and that's gonna do a switcheroo. Now we still have 2 split tracks. So we gotta look out for where we need to use those. And I think at least one of them will be in that mine area. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh wait, yes. Hold on. I think I think that we can use a split track here if we don't mind doing some loop-de-loops. So if this works, then we will come up the hill, come straight, come straight across through this gate. We'll take a turn. Oh, then this would have to... No, that can't be a split track. This one would... hold on. Nope, I don't think that's going to work. Because if you came up here, went down, around to the left, did that loop-de-loop, came back up, it would take you straight to the exit. And that's not what we want, because we have to get the key. The only way is if that, but then that can't... And you can't put a split track right in that spot. In this spot, because there's nowhere to go. Okay. Let's take that theory back out of here. We were going this way. Okay, so this is the part we have to figure out, because we have to get over to that key and then back up to the right. And this piece we'll have to turn 2 times to get us back to the exit. Okay. We only have 1 lever left, which means we would have to use it on that, which means that this can't be a levered piece. So, how do we do that? Let's see here. Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Okay, so right now this is coming up, going this way, coming around, all the way around. Whoops. Alright, that cursor gets away from me. And then it'll be coming up this way. We need it to go straight across, do this little loop, come back, and go to the right. So the only way I see that happening is if we curve... No, that still doesn't work, does it? Okay. We're gonna have to think about that for a second. Is there a way to do this key with a split track? I don't see how. You would have to come straight. No, that just doesn't work in a space like that. Okay. Well, we only have the 1 more lever. Alright, let's take a break from that for a second and go see if we can figure out how to get this ore. Let's see here. If we put a split piece here... Wait, is that on an edge? No. Okay, if we put a split piece here, we still have a lot of corners. We would have to... see. You have to come up straight in. Okay, if you're coming straight in. Oh, whoops. Split track can get you back down there, but it's not going to get you back unless we move this button. Alright, we're going to have to move that button, I think. This is getting complicated. Okay, let's look, because then I would have to use the other split track here. We could go in, get the thing, and get out. Unless, let's see, you're coming up. Okay, we could, no, you can't do it that way. Wow, okay. Well, let's just put that there for now. And we'll see. Alright, we'll put our button back right here. And we still have some gates to figure out, too. Alright, that will get us where we need to go. Okay, so let's see here. That button is opening the first gate, which opens by itself. This button is opening the second gate, which will close the third gate, and this button will open the third gate. Now, I just want to try this. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna take this button out for a second. Maybe? Okay. Alright, I just want to put it back. I just want to make sure that when we're attaching it, that like this second gate doesn't... Okay, those two are connected. Those two are connected. What's connected to this one? Nothing? Why can't I choose that one? It's not letting me choose. Maybe that one doesn't have anything connected to it. Okay, but either way, nothing else is connected to that third gate, so that's what I was trying to figure out. Alright, so now we just gotta figure out how to get past the treasure chest, grab the key, and get out of here. Okay, let's look at it for a second. Okay. I think we're going to need to do this a little bit differently. What we need to do is grab one of these split tracks. And I think that we are going to have one here. Which will put a couple of street pieces there. Okay, so if that's the case, when it comes up here, we're going to need to go to the left first and then get back across to the right. Follow this little swirl around and then come back up, and then it'll go straight across to the exit. So that the gates will be the figuring out part there. But now we have to figure out what to do here. And I think if we take these out, because we have a lot of curved pieces left, we're just going to have to do some curvaroo in here to get around. But that works. Okay, so I think then the only spot we have to figure out is this up here. How do we get to the left and then back to the right once we come back up? And this, I think, is going to be another one. If we put this here, we can do a one turn. And then we'll have one of those little caterpillar turns here. That leaves us a couple straight pieces to put here. So what we will need is another lever that gets turned one time to turn this little track. And the best place for that to be is going to be down here. So we're going to take our extra 2 pieces of straight track. This one is attached to that. Okay. We're gonna take that lever out for the moment, and we're gonna move this up. Whoops. So that our last straight pieces of track are getting used here. 1, 2, and 3. And that will give us space to... Will that give us space to do 2 levers? I feel like that still only gives us space for 1. Oh, wait a minute. They'll only be passing by once because they'll be going around. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's put one of the levers here, and one of the levers has to go the other direction, because remember, they can't do 2 things from one space. So as long as one of these turns this track to get us out of here, and one of them turns this track to get us the rest of the way out of here, I think then we've got all of the track laid. So the next part is going to be finding out where these last 2 buttons go. And this gate, whoops, this gate where my cursor is right now, I don't think that one closes. It doesn't seem to be connected to any of the other gates, and actually it didn't even let me choose it when I had the button out before. So I don't think we need to worry about that one. The one, let's see here. So we have it set to get ourselves back out of here. This button, yeah, this button is going to open this first gate. And then we have a button inside here to open the second gate so we can get back out. So the next gate we have to go through is this one up here, which we will be passing by a second time. So let's just set this button here for now so we can look at the connections. Okay. Oh, so that is connected. Alright, so we're going to be going straight first. So we do need that to get open. Then we're going to be coming back up through the gate on the right. So if we open the gate ahead of us, it's going to close both of those. So we need to make sure that those 2 get opened, because we're not going to be going through that middle gate on the way back. We're going to be coming up through the one on the right. So where can we put this button where it opens this gate, but then it gets pressed one more time? Because we're going to have to be able to open that key gate too, and that's what we're going to need our last button for. Alright, so we need this so it gets pressed once on the way to the gate and once back. Okay, so let's actually pick that up. I think if we put it in this spot, that it will do that, because he'll hit it on the left going straight, and then when he comes back across... Oh, wait a minute. No. He's gonna have to hit that button somewhere. Inside. Before he gets back to that second gate. I don't have that placed. We only have 2 buttons left. How are we doing this, guys? I don't think we can have a button attached to more than one set of gates. Maybe we have one of these other ones wrong. Alright, well, the best we can do... Let's just try it here. I think the best we can do, unless... Does this... Oh, whoops. Okay, so it's either those two... Oh, okay. Those two connect by theirself. And that one can connect by itself. So if that one can connect by itself... And wait, did I just say that those two... Whoops. It's so hard getting this cursor in the right spot. Didn't I just say that we could do just the two left ones by themselves? If we can get the cursor to cooperate? Did I just get it? No? What, was that not an option? I thought I just saw that. Alright, maybe we can get it from this direction. There we go. Okay, that's what we want. We don't want it messing with that gate on the right. Alright, so let's attach that button to those. I think that's good then. Okay, so then the only other button we need will be one to get this gate. Oh boy. This gate open. So let's place that there. But we can't choose that gate by itself, can we? The combinations here are crazy. Okay, we can't choose that gate by itself. But you know what? That's fine, because if it closes... No, because we have to go through that gate after... Oh, but he'll press it again coming out. Okay. I think that's right. I think that's right. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, let's give this puppy a trial run. And see how we did. We did use all the pieces this time. Alright, here we go. Up the hill. Door is open. We'll go through that first gate. This button should open the second gate. Let's go grab our ore. Little caterpillar track. Alright. And then we're going to close that first one, but it'll open the one that we need to get out right now. There we go. Okay, this is going to be the tricky part. Do we have our buttons in the right spot? Okay, we got through that one. Let's see if we can get our key and if all this works. Alright, let's get that gate open. Nice. Grab our key. Flip that track. Flip this track. Get ourselves... Oh no! Okay, nope. Okay. I didn't realize he was going to flip that lever twice. Other than that, I think we had everything right. Alright, let's reset our tracks before we forget. We want this one facing that way to start. And we want this one facing that way to start. Okay, so now we need to readjust this lever. And we put it in the middle where it gets hit twice. But we want to put it over here, where it's only going to get pressed once. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's attach it then back to this one. Yeah, that piece of track that needs to turn one time. Okay, and that one is attached to that one. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Let's try this again. Maybe we'll watch him from the top this time. I can't. I can't. I have to turn it. Okay, let's see. Through the gates. Through gate number 2. caterpillar track. Grab our ore. Okay. This lets us out gate number 3. I hope we got all our tracks set back to correctly. Okay, this button's gonna open the door in front of us. And it's closing that one to the left. But it should work out that we get that opened back up on the way back. Alright, he's gonna open the door to the key. And he should press that button again on his way back out. Okay, here we go. That track is set. That track is set. Now we're in business. Okay, coming back up. Gonna press that button again. Get the door in front of us open. Little zigzag there. And we get a new skin. I love how it does little confetti out. Oh boy, that's a face. Okay, let's see what the skin is that goes with it. Whoops, I always press that button one too many times. Alright, here's our new skin. Oh, it's like a jungle green situation. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Alright, let's get out of here. Check mark, make sure we keep that. Alright, let's make our way out of here. He should be coming back down. Now that gate should be open because we didn't connect any buttons to it. And then he should be pressing this button again to open this gate and get to the exit. Hooray! Level 15, guys. Let's go on to the last desert level. Alright, let's take a look here. Friend, because of my fur, I'm a great hunter here in the desert. I can blend in with the environment. But I need the perfect weapon, a golden bow. Can you get it for me? Of course we can. You must be an excellent hunter. Leave it to me. I'll look for it. Okay, 6 levers, 2 split tracks, 5 buttons, and look at all those boosters. 23 of them. Boy, oh boy. I guess we're gonna have some hills in here. Alright, well this is where we're starting. Look, we're starting way down in the very corner. Very far down. We're like in a hole in the ground. I see the golden bow over in this corner. Let's see what our... Oh wow, we have a lot of options. And there's our little guy waiting for the golden bow. And where's our exit? Our exit is right above us, to the right. On the high, high hill. Okay, well, you know how we get started. Placing those tracks that have no option. Where is that? Here. We have definitely a corner, I think. 70 pieces of straight track left and 35 corners. Wow, this is going to be a long track. A long track. Okay, so where is this going? This is... that's interesting. Okay. So let's say we're coming up this hill. I feel like this is going to be one of our split tracks here. So let's go ahead and put that in to get us around this little corner and out of here. Moving along. Let's get our corners put in. Okay, so that part's done. And this part, like, there's nothing else to do in here except go straight across as far as I can tell. We might have to have a button in there. So let's just go ahead and lay a straight track there. And then kind of the same... Oh, nope, there's gonna have to be something here. But I think this is gonna be our other split track right there. So let's go ahead and put that. We're kind of learning how these puzzles work now. Alright, so this spot, we are definitely going to have to do some loop around. We're going to need some inclines here, so let's go ahead and put that in. I think that's just going to take one. Yep. So we got our incline there. Where else do we need an incline? We're gonna have to have one here to get down this way. So let's get that one put in. I kind of want to get these other inclines put in just because we're gonna have to do some fancy kind of something right there at the entrance where we have to go up so high, like right away. For this one, I feel like we'll just be able to come right up here, loop around, and come back down. We try to keep it as simple as possible unless something happens that requires it. Like that, where it doesn't let us put a loop on that spot. So we're gonna have to add one extra piece in there to get around that corner. But that's all right. Okay, and then over here, this is where, what do we have to pick up here? The key? Okay. So, we know we have to go up this way. Oh, and that's an incline, actually. So let's put an incline there. And then this should go straight back across that split track into the exit, which we've already tracked in. Okay, so we've got a pretty good start here. Our figuring it out spaces are how to get this key and get back out, and how to get down here, get this bow, get back up and down the hill. So I think that shouldn't be, I'm gonna say that shouldn't be too much trouble, but we know how that goes, don't we? Let's see. If this piece was a curve, it could... Nope, that can't be a curve, can it? Not to go straight in there. Alright, we're gonna have to look at this a little bit. I'm gonna take that other piece back out for a second while we check this out. Okay, so which space do we want to work on first? Do we want to get the bow first, or do we want to get the key first? Let's work... Oh, you know what? Actually, we've got this entrance to figure out. So I think we've put in all the hills that we have to put in. We've got one there, we've got one there, and we've got one there. Everything else is flat to where it's at. So let's see what we can do for this entrance. And I have a feeling, because of how high this is, that is not going to go straight up and down. So we might have to do some kind of fancy zigzag. We have 20 boosters left, and I think we're going to be using them. We are going to be using them. Okay, do we want one more there? Do we need one more there? I can't tell. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so I think what we need to do here is bring this up so that an incline goes in. And then we're going to have like a turn. Okay, and then it's going to incline back down and have another turn. Does that seem correct? Alright, let's see how our inclines are doing here. If we have one here, one here. Okay, no. I mean, we can put one here, but then we're gonna need a couple more boosters. For that to come down here. Now we have 2 boosters left, which is interesting, because I think we've got this. Let's just make sure it all seems connected. Alright, so is that the way out of there? So maybe we're gonna need those 2 boosters somewhere else that I haven't noticed. Oh, we better put a corner on over here before we forget about that. Where's our cursor at? It's stuck. It doesn't let you go over some of the spaces. Alright, we are going to need a corner there. And let's see. If we have this... we can make it so it only has to turn once. If we do this. If we make it this wide, which we have the pieces for at the moment, and then, let's see, we've still got some stuff to figure out in here too. Yeah, this is, okay, so this area and the key area are the last two that we need to figure out here. Let's take a look at it. I think we need to take some of this back out. We can't go that far around. We're running out of track now. So, I think we're gonna have to do one of these where this takes us down and then we come back up and this piece turns. Let's see, if it starts there, it'll have to turn 1, 2, 3 times to get us back down to this track. But that's going to use a lot less track than trying to go around this palm tree. I don't know why I thought we needed to do that. Okay, so we are going to need this to turn 3 times. So let's go ahead and put that piece in. After we pass it, so let's think about where we want to put those levers, and I think we can put one here. He's going to pass it going down and he's going to pass it coming back up. So let's put one there. And then we have this spot down here that's only going to get passed once. So put the other one there and go ahead and attach that to this piece as well. So that should be 3 turns for that to get us back out and going toward the key when we come back out. So then we need to make sure that we have the lever in place to get this one turn. So let's place another lever. I think we can put it here right in front of where it needs to turn. That should work. Let's attach it. Okay, so I think we got that part figured out. So that's going to take us, oh yeah, that's the bow that we need to pick up. So we definitely have to go to that side first, and then we're going to come down this hill. We're going to come and go past this little dude, give him his bow. So then this is the last piece we have to figure out. We have to get down to this key, and then back up around to this hill so that we can get out the exit. So that's what we have. 14 straight tracks and 12 corners left. We have 3 levers left. Did we need a lever anywhere else? I don't think we did yet. So we definitely might be using them here. It's going to be some interesting working around here. We still have 2 inclines, or boosters. I don't think we're going to end up using those. And then of course the last thing we'll do is go and figure out how our buttons need to get placed so that all our doors get opened for us. So let's take a look at this and see what we can do to get this key. Because we've used all of our split tracks already, I think we'll probably go with a levered track here, but a straight one. So this can come up here, and we'll probably lever a piece here too, so that it will take us up to the key, and then we can turn it when it comes back to take us back around. So I think that's going to work. So then the tricky part is just going to be actually getting up in there and getting that key. So let's get this part laid. Whoops. We are going to need, let's see. This piece will only get gone by once. So let's put a lever here for this piece here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that will turn it, immediately after we go past it, that will turn it to get us up the hill when we come back. So then we need, let's get this track. Okay, we have a lot of corners left and not very many straight pieces. So we really need to think about how this is working. 3 straight pieces. I've got 2 more levers. This only needs to be turned once. I'm kind of feeling like we might have to have another levered corner here. In order for it to only turn once, it would have to go this way. So we'd have to start out this direction. Let's see if we even have the tracks to make this work. Start out this direction. Bring it up here. It's going to curve around. Curve around. Yikes. We're gonna be 1 straight piece short, aren't we? Because we have to fill this in, and then we don't have a piece to go here. Is there anywhere that we can steal 1 straight piece? I don't see where there is. Alright, we might have to think on this a little bit. Can we... Okay, hold on. Is this the piece with the key? No, that is the piece with the key. Alright, let's take these back out. Because I think that we can do this as long as it's... Hello. As long as it's going to let us pick up the key on a curve, which it will. Okay, there we go. Now we've got the pieces. So we just didn't have to make that big circle. Okay, so there we go. We just have to have a lever in here to turn that piece. Turn this piece, and that'll turn it 1 turn, so it'll get us back out. So then we need a lever for this piece to get 1 turn. Okay, so where's that gonna be? That is gonna be the trouble here. Okay. Because there's not another straight piece. Let's see. And we can't turn it until after we go by this. If we put it here, it's going to get hit twice. It's going to get hit going in and coming out. So we can't do that because we only need 1 turn. And there's only 1 piece of straight track left. Now we have other spaces up there, but we can't use them because they're next to curves and they won't flip a switch next to a curve. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to having an extra piece added in there. Does that help us? It does, because it gives us a space on the side that we can use. So let's just look a little bit more and see if there's not a straight piece we can get from somewhere. I'm just gonna try a little something over here. What if we took out these pieces and replaced it with this situation? Because I don't think we need any more corners over here. So we could do that, and then we would be able to open this back up. So let's get that. Whoops. Hello? Where? My cursor is going everywhere. Alright, I'm trying to take this little lever out. Okay, there we go. So let's put these back in with a little bit wider. Whoops. A little bit wider circle there. Now, does that? Yes, okay. I was gonna say, does that give us two spaces where we can put a lever? So we can put one here. They won't turn it. The side facing the track is the only one. So when he's sitting in this spot, he'll turn it. He won't turn it if he's in front or behind it. And he won't turn it on the other side because it's on a curve. So we'll attach that one. Oh, I just picked it up on accident. Okay, we'll attach that one to this piece so we can get back out. And then the other one we'll put on this little side spot. That will only get gone by once. And that one will get attached down here to turn us back to our way out. Okay, I think that's right. I think we've got all the track down that we need now. And we do have some extra pieces, which is unusual. But I think we do have everything that we need. So all we have to figure out now is the door situation. So let's see where our spots are. And let's get our buttons at the ready. So this guy has to open the door right there in front of him at the top of the hill. Let's get our cursor over here. So he can have this button right here. I don't know if this one's attached to anything. We're about to find out. We're gonna, yep, it's attached to that second one. So it's gonna close that one when it opens this one. Alright, so we'll attach that, which means that somewhere over here we have to have another button to open this door back up. So we can just put it right outside the door here. I think that'd be fine. Oh wait, then he's going to press it when he passes, and then he'll press it when he gets up to it again. So that's not going to work. Ooh, any of these spaces he's going to press it more than once. Okay, wait, except for this one. Right? He only passes by that once. Okay, there we go. We got it. Let's attach that. Okay, so now we have the option to attach it to the first, second, and third one. And I think we will go ahead and do that because the first one won't matter anymore, but it will open the first and the second, so we don't have to have a button in front of the second. Okay. So that should get this gate and that gate open. Then we'll need to get this third gate open, because that's where we're going next. We only have 3 buttons left, guys. There's still like, it feels like a lot of doors. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Let's place this button here and find out what it can attach to. Okay, it can attach to that. So when it opens this door, it will also open the door to the exit. Or we can have it attached to these two. I think that's going to be a better deal. Because if we have it attached to the exit, he's going to press it again when he comes back up at the end. and it would close that door again. But if he does that on his way out, with the 2 that are chosen right now, it's not going to matter. So I think that's what we want to attach it to. Okay, so that's going to open those 2. So he'll be able to get through, get down here, get back up. We don't need another button there. Those will just stay open. He'll come down here, around here, and then we got to open this one. So let's place a button here and see what's attached to this one. It's by itself. Okay, perfect. He only has to open it once. He's going to go through, he's going to get the key, he's going to swirl around, he's going to go up the hill and out of here. So then, this last gate is the only one that we still need a button for. And we'll do that because it won't matter if that gate on the left gets opened or closed or whatever, because he won't be going through it again. Okay. I think we've got it. The only way to find out is to start that button. Alright, let's get over here to the starting point and press play. Here we go. Button pressed. Door open. And that did close the second door. He's coming up the tall hill. He's going to come over here and collect his ore. After he opens this door, the 2 doors. Open those next 2 doors. Okay, ore collected. Perfect. We're gonna get down through here. That 3rd gate is closed, but we have a button to open it up. And that should also open that one on the right. Yep. So that he has access to come down the hill here. Change all these little things. Alright, that gets him out, and then he should be hitting this lever one more time to get that so that he can go down this next hill. Perfect. We're gonna take this golden bow to our little friend. Wow, you got a golden bow. That's incredible. I found it, but it wasn't easy. Here it is. I would like to see you in action one of these days, okay? Alright, it's gonna make his way out. We gotta open up this gate. I think it only opens the 1 door. Perfect. Now we're gonna see if all these shenanigans to get the key are working. Alright, he should be turning that track. Yes, correct. And then turning the track to get him back out. Perfect. Key in the pocket. I think we got this, guys. As long as that last button opens that last gate, we're good. He can press that one all he wants because it's not going to do anything to anything that we need. He's going to press this last button to open the gate right in front of him, which will take us to our exit. Hooray! And this is the last desert level, guys. What's next? I don't know. But we have finished the desert. Oh boy. We got some lava going on or something. Wow. Okay, well this will be a fun challenge when we come back. Looks like we're gonna have 2 new pieces to work with. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Be sure to hit that like button. I would love it if you left me a comment. And if you're enjoying this game and you like other games like this, be sure to subscribe so you can catch us for the next one. We'll see you there. Have a beautiful day, everyone.